Hey guys, this is Adele and Sammy with Motivated by Kindness. We're out here bringing you inspiration every week to help you change yourself for the better. Hey guys, it's Adela. It is week 2, podcast 2. We're so excited for all the love and support. If you haven't listened to the first podcast, be sure to take a listen. Let us know what you think. Thanks again for all the support. People have been waiting for the second week. They've been asking, what's the topic this week? What's going on? When are you posting it? So it's really, really exciting. It's only been 3 weeks since we've opened up all social media, kind of just said, you know what? We're going to just do this, right? Let's do this. And so thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being super supportive. Our page is at almost 100 likes, and that is huge for us because, this is just a crazy idea that we both...
Well, it's not crazy.
It's not crazy, but it's just, we're just going for it. YOLO. So this week we're going to focus on growth, development, and change, and how they...
Impact your life.
Yeah, and how they impact your life. Yeah, we're just being us, so yeah.
What do you want to say?
I have to say a lot, and I'm trying not to make this an hour long, so
just talk.
I just think it's very important, like when we choose the topic for this week, I really wanted to talk about growth and development and change and just how that can really... I can't even... I have so much... I don't know what to...
It's the deciding factor of your life.
It is.
Who you are.
Exactly. Like, when you... And I wanted to talk about, like, a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. And we were just talking about this today, how just over almost 2 years ago, I had that fixed mindset. Fixed mindset meaning that I was just settling for life. And this is who I was. This is who I was going to be. I was over 40 pounds. I hated who I was, and I was in a not so great relationship, and I just was like, this is it. My mind was just like, this is it. I'm not gonna grow to do anything better, and
there's no reason to
change.
There's
like no reason. Like, nope, I'm not gonna take any steps to life. This is just it. And now, I was just, I had a moment today about how much, and like when I went from that fixed mindset, and what made me what my mind switched to turn into the growth mindset was the drastic change that occurred. Because,
Although it sounds like you're saying Jurassic and not drastic.
Jurassic Park.
No, it's drastic.
Whatever. You guys, see, this is why Sammy's here to correct my English.
I'm here for a lot more than that, but okay.
But, that's just who hey, screw it, I'm not taking that out.
No.
Why is it? Anyway.
It's doing.
So, you know what I mean. This is why people love me, because I don't even
just talk.
Okay. So yeah. So anyway, fixed mindset, people are just settling for life. They know they have to make a change, but they're not doing it. And then it takes that change that, I'm going to say tragic because it's tragic for me, but tragic change to develop into who I am now. And I had no choice but to have that growth mindset at that time. I went from being, to having what I felt at the time was everything to having completely nothing, and that fixed mindset was no longer an option for me. I had to do more, I had to be more, and honestly, I do not regret the things that happened in the last 2 years, or almost 2 years, because who I am today is like, I know that I'm made for more. My mind continues to grow every day, and I know, I've lost the weight, so what I'm going to do to continue losing the weight is going to the gym, making those changes, and just really keeping up with myself every single day. I know that I want to build this business, and it takes work to get there, and I know that, the goals that we have and what I want in the future, and it's just amazing. Having that growth mindset really, really changes your life. It really does.
But on top of everything, in order to develop and have that growth and that change, you have to take steps and you have to do little things every day.
Every single day, yeah.
if you don't do anything, you're not changing and you're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. That is completely correct.
So that's the most important part is that step. You know, as they say, it takes one step to move
towards what you want to be every single day, you know? So I know, like, for, you know, for just anything, like, just go back to the weight loss, just because I feel like now that's everybody's kind of, like, goal type of thing. But if you do want to lose, let's say, 10 pounds, what are you going to do every single day to get to those 10 pounds? You don't just wake up and say, oh, yeah, I'm going to lose 10 pounds. It's not how life... It'd be
nice if that's how it works.
It'll be fantastic, because then I could wake up tomorrow and be 10 pounds lighter. That'd be awesome. But you have to work towards your goals, and it takes a growth mindset to get there. So if you are in the fixed mindset right now, and I want you to think about that. I want you to think about what you are. Are you a person that is in a fixed mindset? You know you have things to change, but you're perfectly fine where you are, and this is it? Or are you a person that has a growth mindset and you know there's changes that need to happen and you're willing to do whatever it takes to get to that goal? So just take a moment to think about where you are in your life right now. And honestly, it's amazing. Amazing things happen when you have that growth mindset. It's just, your life it's just amazing what happens in your life altogether.
Amazing things happen when you switch from a negative to a positive mindset too.
Yeah, it's just like, I was a negative person, and I you know, on my social media I posted my personal story and how I was this negative person all the time. And when I changed to change my mind into being a positive person, positive things happened. And you don't believe it until it actually happens to you.
Well, what you put out into the universe is what the universe gives back to you.
Exactly. And it's just like, and it's all parts of your life. Like, just one small thing can change every part of your life. And it's just amazing how if you wake up, you're positive, you have a great day at work, or, you know, you're in that good mood and you do good things for people during the day. You're just in a good mood. Like, I woke up too happy, and I'm like, oh, jeez, punch myself in the face. I'm not a happy person.
Then she got a turbo shot.
Oh, yeah.
It's even worse.
But you know what I mean? So waking up positive and happy, it changes your life and other people's life, is what I'm trying to get at. Is because if you're happy and you do good things for people, you pay it forward. Like, at the last podcast, we talked about paying it forward and holding the door open for somebody and just being kind. You know, that comes from you within yourself being happy and just... You know,
the most important thing every day is what you're doing in the moment, at the moment, to get yourself to where you want to be. You know, it doesn't matter if you're crawling, if you're running, if you're walking, if you're jogging. It doesn't matter what you're doing to get to that goal. Yes, I know you're not running.
I'm just saying.
We're going to start you running, though.
I get out of breath.
But it doesn't matter how you get there. All that matters is you keep moving forward and you get there.
Exactly. And it is. You know, I was just having a conversation with people, again, with the whole health goal. Is like, you know, I've been doing it for a while and I'm going to get there. And it's just like, you know, and I tell people, it takes one step at a time. One step at a time, and you're going to get there. And as long as you continue to just have that mindset of one step at a time, I got this, let's do this. And it's just amazing.
Every minute counts.
Yeah, every minute counts. Like, we know that this business is going to take time. You know, we know that just anything in our lives are going to take time. And you just have to be willing to work hard at it every single day.
And if you don't work hard, then you're not going to get anything. That's all part of growth and development and change and everything that goes with it.
And it's great. So it's just like, we were just thinking about it, like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. We made that, what was it, July? We said it in our videos. How do I not know these days? Maybe
24th, I think.
Yeah, because maybe it was 23rd. Midnight and we're sitting there up and I had to work the next day. We're going to look back at this and be like, whoa, I had to wake up early and I did it like a boss.
Why the heck did we do that?
But, you know, and it's just, I don't know. I'm still in awe, guys. Sorry I'm like blabbering, because it's great. You know, obviously you get people that are negative. Everything you do in life, you're going to get those negative people.
And there's going to be points in your life where you are negative or that you're not taking any steps to change. But what's important is when you get back onto that positive and you get back onto that step to
those
change.
Negative people are in the fixed mindset. Honestly, those negative people that are like, oh, you're opening up a business and you're doing this, and those people are in a fixed mindset. Obviously, they're not happy within themselves and their life, that they just, and that's fine. I wish them the best, and I hope they listen to our podcast, because they're good out there. But, you know, it's just, you really gotta, it's not easy work. Like, people compliment me all the time, and you know, like I mentioned, people followed my story for again, almost 2 years, and how they seen me coming from this negative, miserable, fat person. I hate to sound so awful to say it like that, but it's the, you know, you guys know who I am. I'm very blunt. I'm out there. It's true. I was just this very miserable, fat, negative person 2 years ago. And I changed, and I shared my story, and something just told me to share my story. I put myself out there, super uncomfortable at the time, but now I do not regret it at all, because till this day, people that I did not think that I was making a positive impact or inspiring is super incredible.
See, that's the thing, is you never know who's watching you, and you never know whose life you're changing without even doing anything for them.
Exactly. And to me, this is all natural. Like, now it's becoming natural. Like, now it's like I'm sharing my story, and honestly, I've been super open about it, and it's been great, and it's it truly is great, and I'm going to continue, because after this week, just seeing all the love and support, like, every day I'm like, wow, I'm going to change the world one day. We're going to change the world one day. We're going to look back at all these podcasts and just be like, wow, yeah, we were silly. Adele was blabbering about bull.
Why are we talking about that?
Exactly.
There's better things to talk about.
Yeah, there's better things to talk about. Well, nobody wants to listen to some basic chicks freaking talking on the podcast. Actually, you know, screw that. I'm not basic. I don't like pumpkin spice.
I like how that's your deciding factor whether you're basic or not.
Basic is pumpkin spice with some Ugg boots. No, yeah, that's basic.
Nothing else. No, just
if
those
you
two
like,
things.
if you like pumpkin spice, you're basic. I'm sorry, I'm not being rude, but pumpkin spice. We just had a conversation about pumpkin spice.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. But if you guys want it at the cafe, we'll have it.
No.
We're not having.
She's not
spice.
making decisions.
Sammy's like, no, not the pumpkin spice.
I hate pumpkin spice, but I don't care.
I don't like any. Yeah, well, yeah.
But
So
she's not making decisions, so don't let her fool you.
I make decisions. I'm grown.
Really?
Yes. No.
No,
I'm
you don't know how to make decisions.
not. I don't. I'm a Libra, and a woman. But anyway, so back to see how I just go off.
It's okay.
So, you know, it's just. I don't. It's just I don't know.
This is part of your growth. Is realizing when you're going off. And
See, I'm growing.
coming back.
Every day I'm growing. You know, and okay, so let's talk about growth. The conversation we had earlier today, how I talked about it just was just from February to now,
Mm-hmm.
all the growth. You as an outsider looking in, and you can share whatever. I want you to point out, just within the past few months, the growth you've seen in me as a person.
I've seen a lot of growth in you.
And it's okay to say that I was crazy and I hung out and partied. That's fine. I'm still Christian.
You're not crazy. You're just lost.
Exactly. So I was lost.
You're lost. You're still a little lost.
Yeah,
but
well, that's because I don't know.
everybody's lost.
I'm a
in their
lefty. I
own
don't know
way.
directions.
Oh, would you stop it? No,
Everything's
lost
left.
in their own way, but your mindset has changed.
Yeah.
Your perspective on things has changed. You've gone from everybody needs to like me, and which you still have sometimes, but you know, everybody needs to like me, and I have to be perfect for everybody, and if I don't look perfect, or if I don't have perfection, then the world's gonna end, and
Oh yeah, I'm very
I'm gonna
dramatic. See, the thing, I'm dramatic. It's in my blood. It's in my culture. It's in me. But so yeah, so I guess it's true. I was into like, I have to be perfect, because that also comes in from what I've been through in the past couple years, and the mindset that I was in. I wasn't treated or in a situation where I felt like I didn't have to be like that. So just within the past few months where I felt like I have to be perfect, no people are gonna like perfect, to all of a sudden, a couple months down the road,
all of a sudden
it took a while.
Change.
Yeah, it was change.
Changing in you.
Because of all the bull crap I went through. And then it's just like now I'm just like, you don't like who I am now. Sucks to be you. It's true, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't I, didn't I go from that, like, oh my god, everybody needs to like me. I need to make sure that I like pumpkin spice. To be like, but that's what I mean. What I mean by that is, like, I have to make sure to be someone I'm not, so people can like.
Yeah.
And then now I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do what I believe, be who I am, because this is who I am. I'm not changing. I'm never losing sight of myself ever again in my entire life.
If you like you, then that's how it is.
And that's the thing. I finally fell in love with myself. I know that sounds like intense and too much, but it's true.
But yeah.
And it very cliche. But if you do not love who you are, how the heck is anybody gonna love you?
Mm-hmm. You have to love yourself first.
And I love myself. I really do.
Every day.
Every single day I wake up and I'm like, hey girl, like before the podcast, didn't I say, ooh girl, look at this tan?
Uh-huh.
Didn't I say that?
She did, and I just rolled my eyes at her.
Yeah, because she knows. Or when, like, my hair, when I, like, lately, within the past, month or so, I've been wearing my hair naturally curly.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one time, I don't know if you caught me, but I was walking by the mirror and I was like, ooh girl, look at your curls.
Uh-huh. I just ignore your comments like that.
But you have to fall in love with yourself.
Uh-huh.
You have to love who you are. Mm-hmm. Once upon a time, I hated my freckles. Growth. I hated him. Now I love my freckles because now bitches get them tattooed on the face to look like me. Bitches use freaking the eyeliner for your eyebrows. They use that to make freckles. And I wake up and they're just there. I go outside and I get new ones. It's great.
I know. It's like, oh, look, another one.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? You have to love yourself. You have to love who you are. Develop and work on you. Grow within yourself for the people around you to love. Like, you attract what you are.
Mm-hmm.
I love myself. I respect myself. And I'm attracting people that
are just as crazy as you.
Yeah, well, that. Thanks, Sammy. Thanks. But you know what I mean? Like, so, for example, like, I love who I am. I respect myself. And I'm, attracting people that are the same way. That respect themselves and respect me. And if I can respect me, so people are going to respect me and love me for who I am.
Mm-hmm. You know, they say you are what you eat, but you are what you think, too.
Oh, yeah, I want a taco.
You always want a taco.
But, it's just amazing what growth can do. It really, really is. And I'm living proof of it. I was the one that was like, yeah, changes don't need to happen. But if you have a vision, everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves to live their best life ever.
Mm-hmm.
If you're miserable, get out of it. Do whatever it takes.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it. I went from having what I thought was everything to having nothing. And here I am having
more than everything and working towards even more than what I had last time.
Mm-hmm. It really takes those steps. It's not easy. Guys, it's not easy. If whatever goal you have right now, whatever goal you're setting for yourself right this minute, think about it. You're going to get there. Believe my words when I say you are going to get there. Just continue trying every day. Do not give up. Storms are going to occur. You're going to feel like the world is just out to get you, but those are just obstacles that are placed in your life to prepare you for your next goal. And that was a quote that I posted. I don't know what the goal... Basically, the quote was saying that life is getting harder simply because you leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing is easy in life. When you accomplish something, it's not easy. Life is harder. And you just have to... It's just preparing you for what life has for you. And everybody is destined to be something, to be somewhere, to do something. And it's going to take time. Ooh, yeah. I just preached. I'm going to bed. That's a lot of work.
Stop it.
But it's true. And it's all coming from personal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously I don't want to sit here and vent and tell everybody my business. But I share it on my personal social media. My personal life. Obviously I'm not there to... put people under the bus, or that's not who I am. Obviously, you guys know who I've been through if you've been following my story for almost 2 years. Nobody needs to say that.
And if not, you can go look it up on your own.
Yeah, or you can look it up on your own. I make my own podcast, but that's too much. But, you know what I mean? It's just, everybody goes through stuff. And my mindset now is like, yeah, You go through stuff. What do you gotta do? You gotta take the stuff.
Keep going.
Keep it moving. Don't I say? How many times do I say keep it moving?
Too many.
Too many. But guess what? What is it?
Too many.
It gets me to keep it moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So let's flip the table. What change have you seen in me?
You?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing.
Oh yeah.
We both had the like. I gotta do things for everybody. I gotta make sure everybody else is happy. And the same thing with you. You're just like, you know what? I gotta make sure that I am happy.
It hurts. What do you want?
No. We just had an eye conversation. And a slap fight at the beginning. Growth.
This is us growing as we talk.
Yeah, no, guys, seriously though, like, I'm gonna go off track. We did have a slap fight to who to press the record button. We do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to that. Why do I get nervous every time we start one? I don't know why.
Why do we? Because you want to be fucking perfect.
Exactly. But I'm gonna eventually. We're just gonna be.
I'm still gonna be nervous.
Yeah, I am. But I'm going to be able to hit the record button without overthinking it. Guys, before we even do this, and this probably took forever. It's like, what time is it?
11:49.
11:49 at night on a Friday, and we could have been starting this an hour ago.
Probably 2 hours ago.
Yeah, don't judge me. I was eating a burger.
No, that was way earlier.
It was the bomb burger though. I went to the gym, so it was okay. My metabolism was going. So
I don't know. But yeah, no. Do something every day that gets you to change.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's really, honestly, it really is that simple. I mean, it's not simple, but simple at the same time.
I mean, if you look at where your life is right now, and you decide in 6 months I want to have a new house, or 6 months I want to have a new job. Like, don't just sit there and say, I hope that it happens.
Yeah, no, I hope.
Not gonna hope.
Yeah,
hope doesn't do anything.
Let's get back to that subject. The people that think like that, the fixed mindset people, really, like, people that just, like, sit there and it's like, yeah, the world owes me. I'm just gonna, it's gonna happen for me.
The world doesn't owe you anything.
Exactly. You have to work for it. Like,
you owe yourself. Nobody owes you.
Yeah, like I wanted a burger today and I worked for it. I went to the gym first.
And then you said, Sam, can you get me a burger?
Yeah, I honestly, it's a stupid example, but it's an example. It's true. I really, really wanted a quesadilla burger for how long?
A week and a half now.
Exactly, a week and a half since our last podcast, okay? Pretty much. Didn't I say I didn't want to go to the gym today?
And I said, why not?
And I said, there was no excuse. I just didn't want to go. I'm like, I'm going to go. But then I said, you know what? Because I want to work on my weight, and every Friday I've been going, and I've been consistent with it for a bit now. I went, and I enjoyed that burger like it was nobody's business because I haven't ate, and my metabolism was going, and I owned it at the gym, and it felt amazing. If you can really get yourself into, like, even if it's like a couple times a week to get to the gym, that feeling you get after the workout is like...
You don't even have to go to the gym.
No, you don't.
Because I just... Workout in
did you see what I just did when we were
before
the shower? I had to work off those burger pounds. It was the bomb, though. I'm hungry again.
Well, there's French fries and queso in the fridge.
Guys, this is so great. And honestly, I think we're pretty much... Is there anything else besides just basically figuring out where you are with your fixed mindset? Do you want to stay at your life right now, or do you want to have the best life ever? You want to have the best life ever? Wake up, make some changes, good things will happen to you. You'll have a whole different attitude.
And you know what? If you need help changing your mindset and changing your outlook in life and your perspective on things, just reach out. It doesn't have to be us. It can be anybody.
Or you can reach out to me. I'll make you laugh. And we'll eat burgers together.
Okay. No, but seriously, like, we're here. We're happy to help anybody in any way. Just
or if you want to know more about us too, like the thing too about the commenting thing, comment. Say, hey, what is your story? Questions. Like, I'm curious. If you guys want to, if you guys get to choose. If you want to hear a podcast about our stories and my story and whatever, tell us in the comments. Hey, Della, I want to know more. Can you talk more about the business and shut the hell up about the burgers? Tell me that too. I don't care. I don't take nothing personally. Why? Because I love my damn self and I know that I'm the bomb.
No, but seriously, comment, ask us questions, ask us for help, reach out to us if you're at the point where you don't want anybody else to know and you want to work on everything on your own and just want us to help, message us privately. It doesn't, well, we're here to help.
Yeah, and if you know somebody else, but hey, you know, I think you could really benefit from listening to Adela talk about how she goes to the gym and cheeseburgers. You want to listen to her? It'll be great, you know. But that's what I want to bring to the table to our podcast. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Remember at the beginning, I'm like, I have to be perfect. I have to say it.
You're nervous about everything, but that's part of us developing, growing, and changing ourselves.
I'm still gonna be nervous because I'm Dory. But yeah. You know, thanks again, guys, for listening. Again, if you haven't listened to the first podcast, take a listen, and you know, really comment. We do appreciate the comments, and we would love the feedback. If you want us to do things differently, if you have suggestions, if you want to get a burger,
if you want a specific topic,
yeah, or if you want to, or yeah, if you
want us to put anything in specifically,
if you want a shout out, that'll be $5.
Oh, shut up.
But you know, guys, just really live your best life. Have a great life. Have a great weekend.
Do something positive. Make a change.
Yeah. Do something positive. You know, it's just, it doesn't take that much work. It really doesn't. It takes more work to be negative and to hate.
It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile.
Oh, yeah. It does. I just tried it. Wait, me smile now. No, that's not...
No, it takes more energy and more muscle to frown than it does to smile.
Oh, my jaw hurts. Yep, it's the frown. It hurts. Yeah, guys,
just ignore her.
I'm glad we're not doing the YouTube ones where my face is. Because I'm going to be frowning.
People will be laughing hysterically.
I'm frowning. That does hurt. I'm going to get my, workouts on my face. Ooh, if that stop wrinkles, I'm doing it.
Okay. Anyways.
Guys, no, I'm not drunk. I'm not. I'm just happy. I really am. I just had a moment earlier because I was so happy.
This is just us goofing.
Yeah. I was really happy earlier. Why do I cry when I'm... So annoying, but it's true. Life is great. It's great to have a positive, happy, growth mindset. And, again, reach out. Thanks again for all the love and support. Comment, like. We have all our social media. So, Facebook. We don't have Twitter, which is fine. Facebook, Instagram, all motivated by kindness. Like, share. Honestly, tell us how you feel. If you hate it, tell us. Who cares? It don't bother me.
Tell us how we can make it better.
Tell us how we can make it better. Since you know everything and you want to put your stuff out there. There I go. I got all. But you know what? I honestly don't care. We would love any feedback. If you really say, hey, I think you guys should do this, or maybe you should adjust this. We want to hear it. We're open to suggestions. We're building this for the community. We're not building this for ourselves.
If we were building just for ourselves, we wouldn't be doing this.
Exactly. If we were building it by ourselves, we would just go build it and
we'd be sitting here talking on the couch without recording. Anything.
And it's actually pretty fun. I'm in my pajamas. It's great. I gotta do my toes. But anyway. Okay. So you guys have a great weekend. Thanks again. We truly appreciate.
Stay tuned for next week.
Yeah, and stay tuned for next week. Those who are going to reach out, we're going to probably go for the timeline for recording Fridays.
Recording Fridays, out Saturdays.
Out Saturdays. So if you have a suggestion for next week, let us know the latest by Thursday. I just wing it, so I'll wing it on Friday.
She wings everything.
I do. I wing my life. Life is going pretty good now.
Anyways. Have a good weekend, and you'll hear more from us next week.
All right, guys. Stay positive, stay kind, and we will talk to you next week.